All right, today I'm going to give a quick overview of the fishing rod holder that I use inside my van. Allows me to move my fishing rods from place to place without breaking them down every time. I had been wanting one that was inexpensive, functional, looked nice, and removable, and also easy to build. And so I have a design here that I thought people might find some interest in, and I'm going to give you a quick overview of what it looks like and how I built it. So let's get started. Okay, here's what the rods look like when they're hanging up in the van. I got two on this side and one behind me on the other side. I could put another one here, but I just haven't installed it yet. So the rod racks are made with 1-inch webbing that's secured to the headliner using a threaded insert and a screw, and then snapped in place with a little snap that is easily installed. Super cheap, 2 of these per rod, and it probably costs maybe $2 or $1 per strap. So the nice thing about these, as I said, is they're removable, and I'll show you that in just a minute. Okay, so these are super easy to get rods in and out of. All you need to do is undo the snap in the back, undo the snap in the front, pull it down. Put the rods in, same thing. Do the snap, and you're done. I've been using these for several months and I have not had a problem with the sliding. They don't make a lot of noise when I'm driving, and I think it looks really clean up against the headliner. Okay, so let's talk about what it looks like if you want to remove them totally from the vehicle, the straps. So first, take down the rod. Then, because these are in with what's called a threaded insert, you can just remove this screw and then the whole thing pops out. And all you have is that little insert. So let me take a picture of what it looks like with them all out, and you can look at what the headliner looks like. Okay, so here's what it looks like with the straps removed. Just those little inserts are visible. You can barely really see, you can barely see them. They're showing up on camera here, but when I zoom in, there's not much to it. So if you ever want to travel without the rod racks, you can easily remove them. And here's what they look like without rods when you have the straps in. They're really not that intrusive. I thought I was going to take them down more and just have the, the insert showing, but most of the time, if I'm not transporting a rod, I have the straps just in there just like that. I don't think they really get in the way at all, but it is nice to be able to remove them. I think it looks real clean when they're out. So you can ask yourself if you do this, if you really even need to remove them at all. So let's talk about making these. There's one that I took out of the van already made. And then these are the components that go into making them. 1-inch webbing, threaded insert. This is just one I have left over. I don't have any more of the size I used in the van. And then a snap set. Snaps you can buy these on Amazon. They're super cheap for a whole kit. So I'll show you here what's involved in making one. And again, super cheap, super simple. All right, let's talk about threaded inserts in case you're not familiar with them. You can get these at any hardware store. You got coarse threads on the outside, finer threads on the inside to accommodate a machine screw, and then on the top it's slotted for an Allen wrench. So that's how you put it in. So for me, the headliner, I drilled a hole and then put the insert in that larger hole. All right, so let's take a look at this. Got the hole drilled, take the insert, your Allen wrench, screw it in. So this would be your headliner. Drill the hole, screw the insert in flush, and then take whatever machine screw you're using, and then that would screw in. So it would hold through the webbing and you screw it in there. And then once you put your snaps on, you got the snap and you're done. For the snaps in the webbing, I cut my webbing to 8.5 inches. So I got a roll of webbing off Amazon, pull off 8.5 inches. Cut it. I'll use this as a template for your snaps. Your snap kit will come with a punch. So you're going to punch one down low. Just cut the hole in there. And then one up high. And then I did a third hole for the machine screw to go through, but I made that a little skinnier and I did it with a little awl here. Once you have the hole set up, cap goes down, poke that through, get a lid to go on top of it. In your set comes that little mandrel. And that's it. Then you take whatever screw you're putting through and get her in there. And you're done. Screw, top snap, bottom snap. That's it. Make 2 of those, you got a rod holder. All right, so that's the simple rod rack system. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some ideas for how you can make one on your own. I hope it saves you a couple bucks so you don't have to buy one online or buy one off the shelf. I know they can be pretty expensive. And I think above all, I hope this helps you to get out and get fishing. See you soon.